Hi, welcome to Empowered to be Great, and I'm your host, Habiibah Musana. I am so excited to be coming to you in this episode, and I just want to let you know that you can follow us on all our social media platforms. And if you're a guest here, please don't just stay a guest, be family and subscribe to the channel so that you can be able to see everything that is happening and all the episodes that we post. And today I'm excited to talk about something that is very, very interesting, and that is the power of words, what our words can do, and the impact the words have on not just you, not just me, but the people that are around us. The power of words means that it is the profound impact that it has on the society, on the people that are around us, the family members, the people we love, our friends, and not just our friends, but ourselves too. So I want us to discuss today how that can be impactful on us in both a negative way and a positive way. I know so many people take light of the words that they speak. We all think that whatever we say or what comes out of our mouth is not that powerful. But there's a scripture that I have in the Bible, and it is in Proverbs, and it says that the sweet or the kind words, they are like a honeycomb. They heal the bones, and they are like honey to the soul. So which means that there is the power of our words can do such a great impact on us. And when we speak words of positivity, words of encouragement, and words of uplifting each other, there's something that happens to us in the inside of us, because those words not just only resonate with what is happening around us, but there's a way they stir up our heart, they stir up our minds to do what needs to be done. And I want to ask you today, what are you saying to yourself? Which words are you speaking to yourself? Which words are you speaking to the people around you? Do you let people that are around you speak into you in a negative way? Do you let them speak into you in a positive way? And how does that impact you? I want you to ask yourself. And I know that by the end of this episode, you're going to be able to discern and understand that you're not going to always now let people around you who are speaking any way they want, because now you understand how powerful not just your words but their words are to your life. It is interesting that when we are growing up, as for example, when a baby is born, they encourage us to speak to that baby. As if the baby understands, as if the baby can hear. They say that babies can hear. They say that babies hear the words that we speak. So when you speak words of affirmation to that baby, you speak words of encouragement to that baby, you tell them you are born in a beautiful home, you are wonderful, you are fearfully made. There's something that happens inside of them, and as they grow, they continue to believe in those words. As they grow, they continue holding on to those words, and before you know it, that the reactions and their behaviors and their character is built based off of the words that they have heard all their lives. And that is why on the other side, that people who grow up in toxic homes and toxic communities, something happens because that it is words that they were able to hear, words of putting them down, words like you will never amount into anything else. And that person grows up listening and believing those words. I want you to know that what you tell yourself, the words you tell yourself, they resonate with the heart. That is what the heart believes. And when the heart believes what you are saying, it means it is going to now start influencing the mind. It is going to start influencing the rest of the body. And that is the reaction that you're going to be getting. I want to ask you, what words are coming out of your mind? Somebody said one time, I said that if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. We always don't have to speak. if there is nothing good that you want to say. If you always feel like that you have to say something to somebody, think about it and think how impactful what you're going to say to that person is going to be. Think about how you can change their life for the better or for the worse when you speak into their lives. You think about the density and the power and the impact that those words can have on that person. Not just that person, but even yourself. What do you tell yourself? When you wake up in the morning, what do you tell yourself? Do you tell yourself that you are a failure? Do you tell yourself that you are unlovable? Do you tell yourself that for you, you will never amount to anything? Let me tell you, the more you continue telling yourself those words, the more you're continuing to believe them. And that is what the outcome of your situation, the outcome of your life is going to be, because there's nothing good that you're hearing. There's nothing good that is coming out of you. The Bible says in Proverbs that the power of life and death lies on our tongues. And those that actually love it, the power of the words, they enjoy the fruits of it. So when you think about words, you know, like the Bible has said that the power of life and death lies on our tongue. So when we speak life, we get life. When we speak death, we get life. We get death. Yeah? So I want to encourage you today. Think about the words that you say to yourself. Think about the words that you speak to other people. And think about the words that other people speak into you. Because sometimes you can be surrounded with people who are so negative. And all they have to say, you come up with an idea and you tell them, you know what, this is what I'm going to do. This is a project that I want to do. And I want, I'm going to do this and this and this. And then somebody comes and says, but you know what? I think you will fail. I've seen so and so, they failed. They did that and they failed. I've seen so many people who did the same thing and they failed. And before you know it, you are now believing the person who is telling you about everyone who has failed. And because you've had this idea for a long time, now you start doubting yourself. You have believed for it, you have prepared for it, and now because the negative words are coming, because for them they are so sure of that negative experience, it is now affecting your vision. It is now affecting your plan. It is now affecting your preparation. So that is why I say it is important for you to stay away from people who are going to speak negatively into you. And encourage, just try to be able to surround yourself with people who are going to encourage you in words. They might not be able to give you money. They might not be able to give you the things that you need to start what you want to start. But the Bible has told us that a kind word is like a sweet honeycomb to the soul, and it heals the bones. So those words, the kind words that person is going to give you, maybe they are the words that are going to keep pushing you to your goal. Maybe those are the words that are going to keep you have the faith when you feel so lost, when you feel like everything is failing. Just one word is enough for you to be encouraged and start running and start doing what you want to do, because somebody chose to be kind, somebody chose to uplift you, somebody chose to challenge you in a positive way with their words. So be careful who you surround yourself with, because the people that we surround ourselves with, they are the people who are going to speak words that are going to put us down, destroy us, or they are the people that are going to speak words into us that are going to uplift us, that are going to encourage us. If you have nothing good to say, like I said, don't say anything at all. So I want to encourage you to watch your words, to understand that your words matter, to understand that even what you say to your children is important. Every time you tell your children, oh, you are this, you are that, you are bad, you are this, they become that because they believe that. They continuously believe that, because what our ears hear, it comes into our hearts and it goes into our minds, and then it influences our actions. It influences our character. So you keep on speaking negatively. You keep on being a complaining person. You keep on saying, I'm going to fail. You keep on saying, oh my God, I'm dying. You keep on saying, oh, this is not going to work out. Oh, I am cursed. Let me tell you, there maybe things are not going well for you, and it's understandable. But we also believe, I believe in my heart, that once you change your language, once you change what you speak, what is coming out of your mind, suddenly you're going to shift your mindset. Suddenly, because those words are going to influence your thoughts, and your thoughts are going to influence your actions. And when your actions are influenced, it means you're going to make decisions in a better way. You're not just going to sleep and wallow and be depressed because you think that you are not going to amount to anything. No, you're going to be encouraged. You're going to do more. You're going to be more prayerful. You're going to seek more knowledge. You're going to be able to prepare yourself more for whatever level of success that you want to be at. I encourage you, think about your words, and when you're going to speak, think before you speak. And when you're going to speak, think about how those words are going to affect not just you, but the people that are around you. Speak positivity, speak encouragement, speak life, speak greatness and goodness. It takes nothing away from you to encourage somebody, to tell them, you know what, you look good today. You know what, you are so wonderful. You know what, I like your hair. It takes nothing away from you. But some of us, you see somebody, you meet somebody and you say that you've not seen for a long time. Oh my God, this is what you tell them. Oh my God, you've gained weight. Let me tell you, the person you're telling already knows it is their body that they gained weight. You don't need to tell them that they gained weight. They know, because it's not your body, it's their body. You don't have to tell them that. Maybe you take it so lightly, but you don't know how it's affecting them. You don't know the struggles that people carry. You don't know that somebody's maybe dealing with depression and anxiety about their weight. You don't know if somebody is dealing with depression and anxiety about their relationship status. You come and meet somebody, you ask them, when are you getting married? Let me tell you, they are the ones in the situation. So maybe if they want to get married, maybe something is happening. Maybe they want to, but they can't. Certain situations cannot allow for them to do that. Maybe they don't want to be married. So please, if they don't come to tell you, if they come and tell you, oh, I want to get married, then you have the right to speak to them like that. But if they don't discuss their marriage status with you, do not ask. Don't ask somebody and say, when are you having a child? Because you don't know if that person is dealing with maybe miscarriages. And you might say just one thing that can take them off. That means now you're going to impact their lives. You who should have encouraged them now is putting them down. You don't know the situations that people are dealing with. So I want to encourage you, speak life, especially when you are in a situation when you don't know everything about a person. When you don't know, please don't ask. Don't tell somebody, are you pregnant, because you see their belly is big. Maybe they are not. Maybe they are dealing with fibroids, and then you are busy saying, are you pregnant? You have to watch your words. You have to understand the power that is in your words. You have to have that empathy. You have to understand that not everyone is going through good times. Some people are dealing with so many deep things, and our words are the ones that can either lift them up or put them down. So I want to encourage you to be an agent of goodness, to be an agent that spreads good words, that speak life into people, that encourages people, that uplifts people. I want you, if all of us did that, I think the world would be really such a good place. But you scroll on social media and you can see how everyone is talking about, criticizing everyone, talking about, people in such a negative way. I don't want you to be like that. I want you to be a better person by understanding how powerful your words are, by understanding that your words can be such a catalyst for either someone's demise or someone's success. So I'm encouraging you, join me as I'm also start learning how to discern and understand the power of my words. So can you do that? I want to encourage you that when you speak good things or kind words to people, it takes nothing away from you. It doesn't cost you money. It does not cost you sleep. It doesn't even cost you any time. You just have to say it. And if you are not used to speaking kind words, you can start practicing now and start with yourself and be kind to yourself and tell yourself, you know what, Habiibah, I love you. You know what, I am proud of you. You know what, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are smart. You are great. Start with yourself. And before you know it, because what fills you up is what comes out. So what for us see outside when we see you is everything else that fills you up inside. So I want to encourage you, fill yourself in with kind words and beautiful words and encouraging words, so that when you reach and meet other people, you have beautiful and inspiring and wonderful words that you're going to say to them. Do not forget that it costs you nothing to be kind. Think about your words and understand that they hold a lot of power. The power of life and death is on your tongue. And the kind words, like I said, they are like sweet honeycomb to the soul, and they heal the bones. Thank you so much for today's episode. And I want you to go and subscribe and share this episode with somebody that you know might need it. Don't use it as in such a bad way that you're trying to confront people. No, just share it on you or with other people that you love, so that they may be able to understand the power of their words. You are welcome to this episode, and you're welcome to this platform. You can write to us on via our email. We are going to be able to respond to you. And if there's anything that you need help with, if you need to talk, you're going through a situation and you need a support system, we are there. Contact us and follow us on our social media. I remain your host, Habiibah Musana. I love you all, and God bless you. Bye.